It is game time. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Waltonville High School for one of the biggest rivalries in Class 1A basketball that you'll find in the state of Illinois. It's the Woodlawn Cardinals in town to take on the Waltonville Spartans, and my broadcast partner Ron Standart's with me. And Ron, this game has even more importance tonight than it does in a normal rivalry game between Woodlawn and Waltonville, doesn't it?
It does, Randy. You know, as if it wasn't big enough, but this is also a conference game. Mm-hmm. And outside of the conference tournament, they don't play home and away anymore in the Midland Trail, so this is the only time they'll meet that will count in the regular season conference standings. And then, you know, this year at this time, Waltonville is coming in here number 3 in the state of Illinois in Class 1A basketball, and Woodlawn comes in at number 15, so that's adding to the magnitude of it as well.
Absolutely it is, and so it's a lot of bragging rights here going into the Christmas season, and a lot of people have had this date circled on their calendar for a long, long time. They have squeezed a lot of people in here tonight.
I don't know how many it holds, but that's how many people are here.
I asked them if they were running a count tonight at the door, and the person watching the door kind of smiled at me and said, we're doing a soft count tonight. So I think we got some people standing out in the hallway that may be watching through the doorway tonight.
I don't think it holds 2,000, but you'll be able, but you could probably talk to people after the game that 2,000 people will say they were here.
Right.
I think more like 800.
Yeah.
About it.
And this game has the ability and the build-up that, it's one of those games that you never know, could become an instant classic. I mean, these two teams have played some great basketball so far this year. Waltonville comes in with an overall record of 8-0 on the season. And Waltonville comes in, Waltonville's 8-0. Woodlawn comes in with a record of 6-2.
Right.
They suffered a defeat the other night to South Central, but they were playing that night without Luke McKay. And they're a totally different team without Luke McKay.
Right. And those records for both teams, Randy, were compiled against probably the majority of both their games have been against Class 2A schools.
Well, I think you could make the argument. You could make the argument right now that Woodlawn has played a little tougher schedule up to this point than what Waltonville has. That's about to change, though, because as you get farther into the season, Waltonville is going to be participating in not 1, not 2, but 3 different shootouts. And then, of course, they're also going to be playing a 3A opponent in the Marion Wildcats at Marion. So Waltonville's definitely going to have a much, much tougher schedule as it goes on.
And they'll probably run into will run into Goreville at the Cesarville Holiday Tournament next week.
They very well could.
Which is a rated Class 1A team.
Yeah. But the Woodlawn Cardinals have played some very stiff competition. You're right. They've played 3 different 2A schools right now. Have beaten 2 of those 3. They participated in the Carlisle-Kaskaskia Classic up at Carlisle High School, and we were up there to do one of those games, and they took care of Hillsboro that night.
Right.
They also beat Greenville, who at that point in time anyway, Greenville was state-ranked whenever they beat them.
Yep.
They lost to state-ranked Carlisle by only 5 points.
Yep.
And
Carlisle was rated number 9 at the time. I think Greenville was number 25.
Right. And to start the season, Woodlawn went on the road and won a nail-biter coming from behind at Edwards County in Albion and won that game. And you got Edwards County playing in the championship of the Conrad Island tournament tomorrow night at Wayne City.
Yeah, we'll be there for that.
Yeah, but that just kind of shows you the competition that Woodlawn has played up until now. Waltonville, of course, has that big win down at the Marion Shootout against Meridian that they won earlier this year. They also beat a 2A team in Fairfield on their floor at the Mule Barn in Fairfield. That's another game that we did that you can go back and watch in archive. But as I said, they'll be playing in shootouts later on at Pinckneyville, at Benton, and at Riverton, in addition to that game on January 31st when they will play against a 3A opponent, the Marion Wildcats. So you got to tip your cap to both of these coaches and both of the programs. They're not afraid to mix it up with anybody.
Do they play in a shootout at Heron as well? I'm thinking maybe they do.
I'm not aware of a shootout at Heron that they're in, but maybe so. I don't see that one on my schedule here, but that could be. We're going to take a short break right now to let you hear from some of our sponsors as they do the school song here at Waltonville. Got a great crowd here, about 6.5 minutes away from meeting the lineups. We'll be back here in just a few moments. Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Back here live at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Again, it's big rivalry night here as the Woodlawn Cardinals are in town to take on the Waltonville Spartans. Again, the Spartans ranked 3rd in the state in Class 1A. Woodlawn ranked 15th in the state in Class 1A. And you don't have to have two ranked teams to have a battle between these two, because anytime they play, regardless of what the records are, it's always a knockdown, drag-out game and always draws a lot of interest. But the interest just builds even more this year, as you said. We want to send a shout-out to all of you who are watching with us tonight from a few watch parties that are going on in the area. We understand the Waltonville VFW's got a big group there tonight watching the game, so hello to all of you and hope that you enjoy the contest. Also, we'll say hello to a big group of you watching at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill in Mount Vernon, and also watching at El Rancherito in Mount Vernon.
That's what I've been told, yeah.
So hope that you guys all enjoy the game tonight. Let me also say, too, that, you know, on a special night like tonight, when you have such interest not only in this local area of Jefferson County in this game, but really, truly statewide tonight, there's a lot of people watching this game because they're all watching to see what's going to happen between these two ranked teams. We're going to have a huge volume on here tonight. Now, they've got really good internet here at Waltonville, and we generally do not have problems. But if something would happen and we would encounter problems because of the sheer volume of people that are on, let me just give you a tip right away, okay? Because I know a lot of you are watching on YouTube, and that's fine. But YouTube is our secondary feed, okay? Our main feed is actually through our website at AreaSports.net. So what you might want to do, just in case something goes down or something starts to, what do you call it?
Buffer.
Yeah, buffer a little bit. There you go. You might want to open up a browser, okay? Open up a browser on your smartphone or your laptop or your PC or your tablet, and open it up to our website, AreaSports.net. You'll see a screen right there on the front page of the website. That's our master feed, okay? That's where everything originates from, is right there on that website. So it's actually even a clearer picture or a clearer view. But, you know, if something goes down on the YouTube feed, if you're watching through YouTube, you've got that feed, that master feed to look at there through the website, AreaSports.net. Just want to tell you that just in case things get a little crazy, because there's going to be so many people logged on tonight watching this game, and we certainly appreciate it.
Hey, Randy, we haven't even mentioned that what adds to the intrigue to this game is the fact that the head coach for Woodlawn is Luke Cooper.
Yeah.
And the star guard for Waltonville is his little brother, Kyle Cooper.
And I was talking to
that adds to the intrigue of this
talking to their dad before the game, and he said, this is really a tough night for our family. He says, I can't tell you how tough this is.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. So, a lot of emotions that they're going through. We are having the public address announcer welcome everybody in the gym. We're getting a little bit early start tonight because the JV game was done so quickly. And so we're going to have the national anthem here to honor America in just a moment as they're getting ready to lower the flag. Don't worry about the people standing in front of us right now. They'll eventually sit down once this game starts, okay? So that'll be fine. So we will pause for the national anthem. Here comes the flag. Honoring America tonight with our national anthem at Waltonville High School. JV game tonight was won by Waltonville handily, 62-24. We had a running clock in the fourth quarter, which is why that game went quickly and why we got an earlier start here to the varsity contest. Woodlawn will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, wearing their traveling red uniforms, trimmed in the blue and the white. Again, coached by Luke Cooper. Let's meet their starting lineups right now. Number 3 is Logan Heater. He's a 5'10 junior. Also starting, number 20 is Ian Bennett, a 6-foot freshman. Baylor Rowley wears number 2. He's a 6'3 junior for the Cardinals. Number 24 is Luke McKay. He's back after missing the game on Tuesday night. He's a 6'3 sophomore. May not be 100%, but he's going to go. And rounding out the starting 5, it's Tyson Frick, 6'4 sophomore.
What you didn't hear there, Randy, was senior.
You did not hear the word senior.
Did not hear the word senior.
You did not hear the word senior, that's right. So they'll go with Rowley, Heater, Bennett, McKay, and Frick. As you see the Woodlawn cheerleaders here. Size-wise, the Cardinals will go 5'10", 6 foot. 6'3", 6'3", 6'4".
Pretty good size for a 1A basketball team.
Yeah, definitely so. And now for the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Waltonville Spartans. A perfect 8-0 on the season thus far and ranked 3rd in the state in Class 1A. Number 2 is Kyle Cooper. That's the brother of Luke Cooper, the coach of Woodlawn. Kyle is a 6-foot junior. Number 1 is Whitten Dever. He is a 5'11 sophomore.
You got the Woodlawn student section with their back turned to the wall.
I love it. I love it. Number 4 is Isaiah Lampke, a 5'11 senior. And then you got the Twin Towers for Waltonville. Number 14 is Jagger Mayville, 6'5 sophomore. And his running mate, Gage Peterson, number 23, a 6'5 junior.
One senior on the floor to start this game.
Yeah.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. That's exactly right. As you see the Waltonville cheerleaders. And again, Waltonville will go with Dever, Cooper, Lampke, Mayville, and Peterson. Size-wise, they are 5'11", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'5", and 6'5".
I only know one of these officials. Dennis Glenn from Pinckneyville. I don't know the other two.
And that surprises me because after 30 years in the business, you pretty well know all of them.
Yeah, but the problem is that the older you get, then these young guys come along and you don't know them. So.
Glad you're with us here live on AreaSports.net.
You know, you referee, and every year you walk out there, these kids are 16, 17 years old every year.
Yeah.
You're a year older, but they're always the same age.
For sure, yeah. It will be Peterson jumping in the center circle against Frick. We are ready to get the rivalry game going. You think it's going to get loud in here? I think so. Tip is controlled by Woodlawn. Baylor Rowley has it. Goes on the left side. Waltonville extended the defense out way beyond the arc. Rowley has it. Gets it across to the right side now to Bennett. Nothing there. There's a penetration move there, and shot is no good by Rowley. Taken out there on the rebound by Jagger Mayville. Spartans get it up court quickly. They try to throw it underneath the Lampke, and they throw it out of bounds. It's an early turnover on the Spartans. So the ball will go back over to Woodlawn. Logan Heater has the basketball. It's off the foot, though, of Witten Dever. So they'll inbound it right here in front of our vantage point. Ian Bennett will be the trigger man. Gets it into Heater. Heater to Rowley, back to Heater. Now to Bennett. Looking inside, they'll skip it across to McKay. McKay will drive, splits defenders, and traveling violations called.
That's a good call.
A little bit of contact there, but he lost his footing, so it's a turnover. We've got one turnover apiece here to start the game. Spartans in the front court with Kyle Cooper. Cooper is definitely a danger to penetrate at any time. They go to Lampke now, out to Peterson. He can shoot that one out there for sure. Dever has it now. There's Cooper off the dribble, and it's a ringer. Kyle Cooper breaks the ice first for the Waltonville Spartans.
Yeah, that's not an easy shot, that little 8-foot baseline jumper.
Well, he was in heavy traffic,
You've
too.
got no background, and you're kind of in between your range.
Yeah, heavy traffic, too. Luke McKay has it out front. Again, he missed their game Tuesday night when they lost to South Central. Here's Logan Heater from the corner, and he rattles it home. It's a three-pointer by Heater, and Woodlawn takes the lead. Cooper back across the line now for the Spartans. They'll go right side, inside to Peterson. He'll back his man down, can't shoot, out to Mayville. Mayville will drive, go up, and got the roll.
Nice move.
Jagger Mayville. We have said on earlier broadcasts this year how much Mayville has improved from last year.
He's on our all left-handed team.
He did so much work during the summer, and it's definitely paid dividends for him and the Spartans program. They try to work it inside. It's knocked away by Dever. Dever feeds Cooper. Cooper on the break, and it's blocked.
Nice block.
Blocked. As getting back on defense was Baylor Rowley.
Nice block by Rowley.
Cardinals bring it back the other way with Bennett. Bennett over to Heater. Down in the corner now to Rowley. Inside they go. And that's another traveling violation. That is 2 turnovers on Woodlawn here in the first quarter. 5:32 to play, opening frame. A lot of adrenaline flowing out there right now, Ron.
Absolutely. Now they'll both settle down, and I look for both teams to play well.
Cooper has it in the front court. Gives it to Mayville. Mayville to Peterson. Back to
Nice
Mayville.
pass.
And it's slapped, but the foul's going to be called. Luke McKay tried to make the strip, but instead got a little piece of the arm, and that's going to send Jagger Mayville to the line to shoot a pair.
Fouls on McKay.
First foul of the game on either team. Stops the clock with 5:17 to play as the free throw is good by Mayville. Yeah, well, you look at how young both these teams are. It's truly amazing because, you know, they're both going to be good again next year.
Oh, yeah. The whole Midland Trail Conference is like that.
You're right. They are. And we got timeout on the court. Timeout with 5:17 to play here in the first quarter. It's an early Waltonville lead, 6-3, and we'll be back with more in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
All right, we're back to live action. It'll be Woodlawn basketball length to the floor. The Woodlawn Junior High girls team is part of that group at the watch party at El Rancherito tonight. So, ladies, we hope that you're enjoying the game and the food order as the shot is put up. It's no good by Rowley, and rebound away by the Spartans. Here's Whitten Dever with it to Peterson. Peterson back to Dever. He'll give it to Gage again. Gage will back his man up, had it stripped. Almost stolen. Picked back up by Lampke. Now to Peterson, to Dever. Dever over to Lampke. Lampke picks up his dribble. Now Peterson's got it. He looks for a cutter. It's not there. He'll go to Mayville. Showing some patience here, but that's also good defense by Woodlawn.
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
Cooper will bring it back out. They'll reset. Now to Mayville. Running a lot of motion there.
Good defense by Woodlawn, like you said, and credit Waltonville for not taking a bad shot.
Whitten Dever for three, and he buries it. 9-3 Waltonville. 4:09 to play, opening quarter. You know, you get the sense with both these teams that either one of them can go on a mini run at any time. So there's never going to be a lead that's safe.
Yeah.
There's Baylor Rowley with it. Two-heater.
The only they're both young. The only edge I might see is Waltonville youngsters have been playing more varsity basketball than what Woodlawn has.
Here's Heater, heavy traffic. That's swatted away by Mayville. He'll throw it ahead to Cooper. Cooper wants to penetrate, spins in the lane, goes up, has it blocked by Rowley, but a foul is called on Baylor.
That's tough to stop when Kyle Cooper's going to the hole like that. We know he can shoot free throws.
He's got a nose for the basket, that's for sure. Foul on Rowley. His first as the free throw is made by Cooper. 10-3.
I think the last Waltonville game we did, he was 12 out of 14 from the line.
Yeah. Both of these teams, you talk to the coaches, both these teams played a ton of basketball in the summer. And that's why both of them are where they're at right now. Have gotten so much better despite their youth. Back in the front court comes McKay. Across it comes to Bennett. Back out to McKay. Wants to penetrate, can't. There's Heater with it. He can't penetrate. And he walked. Yeah. That's three Woodlawn turnovers here in the first quarter.
Yeah, their only points is a three-pointer by Heater. And we got 3:19 left here in the first quarter. That's all they got.
Yeah, and all three turnovers have been the traveling variety. They've not been bad passes. They've been the traveling variety. Here's Lampke with it. Bounce pass down to Peterson. Spins on his man. Goes up with a double fake. And up off the rim. Clean out of there by Rowley. Rowley on the move. Splits defenders. Goes up. Man, he draws a foul. Baylor Rowley. You know, Rowley is so dangerous because he handles the ball very well, and with that frame at 6'3", I mean, he's a tough matchup, you know, out there on the perimeter for most teams. Who'd they give that foul to?
I'm trying to find out. I'm not sure.
They gave it to Peterson. Fouls on Peterson is first, and the free throw is good. Rowley with another one. Got it.
6 free throws attempted in this game and 6 free throws made.
Yeah. That'll win you some basketball games, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Here's Wittendever with it on the right wing, out to Peterson. Gives it back to Cooper. Looking for a cutter. There's Lampke with it. He'll shoot one from the elbow, and it rolls off. Rebound by Bennett. Bennett gets it ahead to Rowley. Rowley baseline, and
foul on Lampke.
That will be a foul on Lampke. It's a non-shooting foul, so it'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn as Ian Bennett will trigger it in. 2:33 to play here, first quarter. Comes into Heater. Heater will put up the three-pointer. Boom! That cuts the lead to 3.
2 threes by Logan Heater.
Heater is heating up just like his namesake. Here's Wittendever. He'll put one up trying to answer. He does. Dever.
He's got 2 threes.
He's got a pair. So it's Heater and Dever having a shootout here so far.
They're canceling each other out so far.
Here's Rowley again. He'll shoot at top of the key, and there's a wedgie.
A wedgie.
I got the wedgie.
Alternating possession.
Yeah. That gives the ball to Waltonville. Cooper looking to drive. He does.
Can't stop
and
that.
He knifes his way in and scores. He is so good off the dribble.
They're going to have to stop that, but so far they haven't.
Well, they're not the only ones. I mean, everybody's been having trouble stopping that this year and last year. That ball slapped around, and that's a jump ball called. And possession arrow going to give it to Woodlawn.
You know, Kyle Cooper's probably just a little bit more fired up for this game than most.
Well, I would think so. Playing against his brother, who's coaching the opposite team, you'd have to be fired up, I'd say. A very unique situation. You just hardly ever see that. Here's Logan Heater with it again.
Yeah, well, because, you know, Luke Cooper is 23 years old.
Right.
Head coach.
Right. Inside, nice spin move. Up for the glass is Tyson Frick, and he scores.
Frick joins the party.
Good move by Frick.
Yeah.
Cuts the lead back to 6. Minute 14 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's Jagger Mayville with it.
He's a lefty. Mayville out there's a lefty. Yeah. Bennett's a lefty.
Lampke down to Mayville. Went up for the shot. Missed it point blank. Rebound Woodlawn. I think he was a little surprised at how open he was, actually. There's a double team. And it's knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Woodlawn. Yeah, when Mayville turned around, I think he was a bit surprised at how open he was, and he missed the shot. All right, 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Baylor Rowley with it. Over to Heater. Back to Rowley. And
traveling out.
He knew what he wanted to do, and he took off.
You got to put that ball on the floor first.
He wanted to go to the hole, and he put that first foot out there before he put the ball out there, and it's a traveling violation. 4 turnovers on Woodlawn to start the game. 37 seconds left. Spartans with it. Will they go for the quick hitter, or will they hold it for 1? Peterson backs his man down. There's a double team.
Steal.
It's a double team, and jump ball's called. Possession arrow leaves it here with Waltonville. Clock down to 26 seconds left as Cooper will trigger it in from the baseline. He comes into Mayville. Mayville gives it to Dever. Dever takes it to the rack, and it rolls off.
Get the roll.
Grabbed out there by Frick. Woodlawn has a chance to score here before the end of the quarter. Down 6. Here's Rowley with it. Takes it up against Peterson. Missed it. Rebound Dever.
That's a tough shot.
Down to 6 seconds left. Dever, crossover dribble. Goes over to Lampke. And it's a foul on Woodlawn. And that foul is going to go against Ian Bennett, I believe. And that's going to be, is that 2? Oh, no, that's 1 foul on.
Yeah.
Inside, it's Mayville.
Oh, that would have counted.
Off.
That would have counted. with 0.6 of a second.
Yeah, after one quarter play, it's Waltonville 16 and Woodlawn 10. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment live on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, we are back here at Waltonville High School. I want to clarify that last foul was not on Bennett. That was on Baylor Rowley, and that's actually two fouls on Rowley.
So that's very important.
That's extremely important.
Yeah.
Well, your thoughts on that first quarter play, Ron?
Whoa. Well, two heavyweights, Randy, battling it out.
High energy.
Yeah, I think they match up really well. Like I said, I believe the only advantage in this game, I give Waltonville a little bit of more experience, even though they're not. I'm not saying they're older. They don't have any seniors, except for one out there playing, but they just have more varsity experience.
Yeah, well, and then sometimes playing at home, you shoot better in your own gym than you do other gyms. But don't tell Woodlawn that. They're here to play. They're here to win. Baylor Rowley stays in the game with those two fouls. They need him out there, that's for sure. Logan Heater.
Yeah, Woodlawn's got the horses to do it.
Oh, without a doubt. You look at the games that they've won already.
McKay's been quiet. He may get going.
Be honest. As Tyson Frick tried to score there, but it was deflected and knocked away, and Spartans have it.
I really don't think Luke McKay attempted a shot in that first quarter.
No, he was going to drive to the basket one time, but traveled with it. Here's Peterson in the lane. Out to Lamke. He'll try a three. That won't go. And the rebound is chased down by McKay. McKay up the court. Over to Bennett. In the corner to Rowley. Rowley's trapped in the corner. Got to get rid of it. He does out here to Bennett. Bennett over to Heater again. Back on the right wing to Rowley. He makes a nice baseline jumper. A little mid-range jumper.
Yeah.
That's a shot you don't see a lot of people take anymore.
And that's a tough shot to make. But
it is.
He recognized he couldn't take that ball all the way to the hole, and he stopped and popped. Got the bucket.
Here's Wittendever with it now. Over to Lamke. To Peterson in the corner. Now to Dever again. To Lamke, to Peterson. They got Jagger Mayville posting up underneath.
That's a tough shot.
Kyle Cooper hits another baseline jumper. He's hit one from the right side and now the left side.
I think he's practiced that.
You think?
Yeah.
I would say so. 18-12, 6-point lead here for Waltonville. Here's the shot put up by Rowley, no good, but he is fouled, and Baylor will go to the line to shoot a pair for Woodlawn.
It's on Lamke, and that's his second foul.
Yeah, Woodlawn took Carlisle to the mat, at that Kaskaskin Classic up there. I mean, Carlisle's been state ranked all year, and on their own floor, they played Carlisle to a 5-point game, which is very impressive.
Yeah, and that Carlisle team's big.
They're real big.
And 2A.
Yes. Another one on the way here for Rowley. Short. Grabbed out of there by Mayville, and Cooper will bring it up. Gives it to Dever. In the ball game now is Brendan Klingler, number 5. He's got the basketball right now.
Yeah, he's in for Lamke. Lamke has 2 fouls.
Yeah. Here's Peterson. Double team. Now he spins on his man. Can't shoot. Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that was good defense by Woodlawn that time.
Yeah, they sealed off that baseline.
And Gage has excellent footwork out there. But they shut him down that time. Here's Rowley with it in the front court. To Bennett, back to Rowley. He'll stop and pop off the dribble. Rolls off. Wittendever with the rebound. Clears it out to Cooper. Somebody's got to stop his penetration.
There you go.
But they didn't, and he scored again. Yeah, you've got to stop his penetration every time he has the ball, or that's going to be the end result right there. 7-point lead for Waltonville. Yeah, he did that against Meridian, too, when we watched them play down at Marion.
I said it many times last year, Randy. If you're PE and you get to pick PE, you get to pick first. You take Kyle Cooper.
Inside the lane, there's Frick. It's blocked. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Going to be Waltonville basketball. 5:04 left to play here in the first half.
Kyle Cooper in double figures already with 10.
Yeah, 10 of their 20. And he brings it across the timeline against Heater. Over to Klingler. To Witten Dever. He's hit a couple threes in this game already. Now to Peterson. Peterson over to Cooper. He's posting up. He turns, shoots, short.
I got Heater on him right now.
Rowley.
It's a foul. Uh-oh, that's on Cooper.
That is on Kyle Cooper, yes. That's a non-shooting foul, so it'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn with 4:42 to play. Heater hands it off out front to Baylor Rowley. Back to Heater. Now Rowley again. Got to look out for that trap. They go inside the post of Luke McKay, and it's blocked.
Blocked by Mayville.
Picked back up by McKay.
Got it back.
And
Foul.
Peterson fouled him that time.
That's good work.
Luke McKay was very determined that time to do something with the basketball.
That's 2 fouls on Peterson.
Yeah, that's big too.
Yeah.
So you got 2 on Baylor Rowley for Woodlawn, 2 on Gage Peterson for Waltonville. And the free throw is good by Luke McKay. McKay transferred back into Woodlawn this year after being at Mount Vernon last year.
Yeah, he was on a state championship team at Woodlawn Junior High.
Yeah, that was a great 8th grade team a couple of years ago.
31-1, lost a 1-point ball game to Casey Junior High, Mount Vernon.
Yeah, him and Tyson Frick were both sophomores now. We're on that team.
Right. Ian Bennett played on that team.
Yep.
Trevor McClure.
Cooper's got it. In the lane, in and out. Grabbed by Mayville and then taken away. Stolen away from him by Ian Bennett. Bennett just swiped it after Mayville had the rebound. Now to Rowley. Back to Bennett. Inside Frick. And he traveled with it.
Yeah.
And that is the 4th traveling violation in the game on Woodlawn. 3:48 here in the first half. A lot of good basketball coming your way tomorrow, which we'll talk about at halftime. We'll tell you where we're going to be tomorrow, too. Be doing a doubleheader tomorrow. Klingler will put up the 3. No. Rebound Mayville. Feeds it to Cooper. He scores.
He's got left hand.
Nice interior pass that time after the rebound.
12 points for Cooper.
Give Mayville the assist on that one. Woodlawn looking for points. Here's a shot from the baseline. That won't go by McKay. Rebound by Dever. And that one went off off the hand of Cooper. It's
went off the referee. That kept that ball from going out of bounds.
Yeah. Baylor Rowley has it now to Heater. Over to McKay. Heater again. Splits defenders, goes up. And that could be on Peterson.
Could be.
That could change the complexion here. Nope, they gave it to Klingler. Foul is on Klingler. And Baylor Rowley will be at the line with 2:48 to play here in the first half. That one rolls off. Number 1 played against number 2 last night in boys 1A basketball. Pecatonica against Lanark Eastland, and that was a blowout. So Pecatonica, the number 1 team, won handily over Lanark Eastland. So they are definitely the top cookie in 1A.
So if Waltonville were to win this ball game, they'd probably move up to number 2.
They might. There's speculation that could happen if they win. The shot's put up by Dever, no good.
Both teams in a little bit of a scoring lull here.
Yeah.
You know, Baylor Rowley made his first 3 free throws, and he's missed his last 3. So
right.
He's 3 out of 6 from the line.
Right. Rowley has it right now. He'll put up a 3 ball. That's in and out. Rebound underneath by McKay.
And one.
And that counts, and he is fouled. Luke McKay muscled it in on the stick back. And he will go to the line for the and 1. Cuts it to 6, and he can cut it to 5. got it.
The old-fashioned three-point play.
Like I said, no lead is ever safe when these two teams are playing. Spartans back across the timeline. Over to Mayville. Mayville to Peterson. He's double teamed, so he'll back out. Now he'll work on his man again.
Nice
double team
pass.
underneath. Nice pass across the lane to a wide open Weston Rose. Rose had checked into the game, and Peterson found him wide open after the double team.
Yeah, somebody left him wide open.
Rose is a 5'10 junior in there for Waltonville. Here is Rowley now. Out to Ian Bennett. Inside the lane, Frick. Left it short, but I think he was fouled by Mayville.
I think that's on Mayville, yeah.
Mayville was going for the block, but he fouled him in the process. And that's going to send Tyson Frick to the line.
It's the first foul on Jagger Mayville.
That was 6'4" going up against 6'5" on that shot. And Frick.
Yeah, Woodlawn's hurting himself at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's several misses in a row.
Yeah, I'll just have to say it. They missed 5 free throws in the first half. They're down by 7.
Yeah. Into the ball game for Waltonville, number 24 is Riley Stewart. Played a great JV game. He's a 6-foot junior. And so far, all the games that we've done this year with Waltonville, he's really given them a boost when he comes in off the bench.
There's only 2 starters in there right now for Waltonville.
And that free throw is missed as well, and Stewart gets a rebound.
6 missed free throws by Woodlawn. They're down by 7.
Yeah. That's a big statistic here. Mayville has it for the Spartans. Gives it to Stewart. Still running that motion offense, looking for a cutter.
You know, Coach Lowry developing that bench here in a big game.
Yeah, he is. Weston Rose with it now to Cooper.
2 starters out there.
Here's Jagger Mayville coming off a curl, missed the shot, and it's rebounded by Woodlawn. They've got some numbers to the other end. Pushing it down is McKay.
Oh, they got him for pushing off.
Got him for the offensive foul.
Yeah.
Tried to create some space. Woodlawn fans to our right were not real happy with that. Minute 9 left here in the first half. Spartans by 7. Here's Cooper with it. He'll stop and pop a three-pointer. Boom! Nothing but nylon for Kyle Cooper.
15 points for Kyle Cooper.
He's having a great first half. Waltonville fans are into it now.
Can't hear yourself in here.
No. Ian Bennett.
10-point lead.
McKay.
That's a big turnaround. McKay made that bucket, and he got called for the offensive foul. And they go down, and Kyle Cooper buries a 3. That's a 5-point turnaround.
That's a big turnaround. You're right. Down to 29 seconds left.
I think these Waltonville fans know they got something special this year.
Yeah. Well, and Woodlawn does too. They got something special too. They're going to be much better than that 15-17 record last year, that's for sure. Long three is by Heater.
That is huge.
Heater, heated set up again for, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul behind the line. But that's not shooting.
No, you got .9.
Yeah, the foul was before the shot. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, you can catch the ball and shoot it.
Okay, .9 left here in the quarter. Here's the inbound to Peterson. He'll turn and fire.
Out of count.
No, does not go. And Coach Luke Cooper is not happy. He just gave a warning. He just gave a warning to the coach.
Yeah, Luke Cooper.
It is halftime. The horn has sounded. The teams have gone to the locker rooms. Waltonville leads it 27-20. And Coach Cooper not real happy. We're going to have the drawing for the 50-50 here. They last I heard they had $2,165 for the 50-50 drawing, which is benefiting a local person here associated with the school that's been battling cancer. So it's been a great a great thing to do and have. Ron's working on our post-game stats. So everybody that bought a 50-50 ticket tonight, that is appreciated certainly. $2,327 in the pot. Better check your ticket, Ron.
Huh?
So you better check your ticket.
I don't have a ticket.
Yeah, it was a ticket purchased tonight. 709, the last 3 digits. Who's got it? Who's the winner?
6054709. Oh, I see we have a winner right up.
I think we got a winner. Okay. Great fundraiser tonight. We're going to take a short break, hear from a few of our sponsors, and then we'll come back with Ron's stats here at halftime in just a moment, so stay with us.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
All right, we are back here at Waltonville High School. You see the halftime score. The Spartans lead it over the Cardinals 27-20. Ron, your thoughts on that first half here as we move to the stat sheet? What are you seeing out there?
Randy, I tell you what, the biggest moment of that first half was probably that three-pointer, that third three-pointer by Logan Heater, because it's a 10-point ball game, and Waltonville's threatening to take a double-digit lead into halftime, and Logan Heater is their leading scorer. He's got 3 threes. I think that's huge for Woodlawn. Kyle Cooper's got 15 points for Waltonville. I mean, it's just, like I said, the first quarter, it's just a heavyweight battle. And I think both teams are playing pretty well. I think there's a little bit of nerves going on out there still. They've made some uncharacteristic tours on both sides. But it's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments both coaches make coming out here at second half.
Right. I think the missed free throws
absolutely
and the turnovers have both hurt Woodlawn in the first
Woodlawn's
half.
missed 6 free throws, and they're down by 7. So
right. What do you got in the book for us stat-wise?
Talking about that makes Woodlawn 5 out of 11 from the free throw line. They've committed 5 personal fouls as a team. And as I just said, their leading scorer is Logan Heater with 9 points. He has 3 3-pointers in that first half. Baylor Rowley has 5 points. Luke McKay has 4. And Tyson Frick has 2. For the Waltonville Spartans, they committed 8 personal fouls. They were perfect from the free throw line, 4 out of 4. And as I mentioned earlier, led in scoring by Kyle Cooper with 15 points in that first half. Jagger Mayville has 4. Witten Dever has 6 on 2 3-pointers. And Weston Rose off the bench has a field goal. What's interesting here is Gage Peterson did not score in that first half.
That is very interesting.
Very interesting, and yet Waltonville still holds a 7-point lead, and
that's kind of scary, actually.
Coach Lowry's gotten some good play off his bench, and that bodes well for later on in the season when they face these bigger opponents.
Yeah. Foul trouble. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, there is a little bit of foul trouble out there. Gage Peterson has 2. He's the only player with 2 for Waltonville. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. Isaiah Lemke also has 2. So Peterson and Lemke both have 2. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, Baylor Rowley has 2, and Luke McKay has 2.
All right, so we'll have to watch that foul situation as we move into the second half. And again, that's an interesting stat. You know, Gage Peterson has not scored, but yet Waltonville leads by 7.
By 7. They were up by 10 until that 3-pointer there towards the end of the second half.
That's true, yeah. We're going to talk about games that are coming up tomorrow and what our schedule is going to be tomorrow, and also look ahead to some of these holiday tournaments. We'll do all that here in just a moment when we return to Waltonville High School.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Welcome back here to Waltonville High School. It is a 7-point lead for the Spartans here at halftime, 27-20 over the Woodlawn Cardinals. Waltonville will move into the Cessa-Valier Holiday Tournament just after Christmas, and they're probably on a collision course to more than likely meet up with Goreville in that tournament. The Woodlawn Cardinals will be in the very tough Duster Thomas Classic down there at Pinckneyville, and they've drawn a really tough first-round opponent. They're going to play a ranked team in their first round as Woodlawn will be taking on Murfreesboro in their first-round game. Ron and I plan on being down there at Pinckneyville to bring you that game. We'll also be bringing you several of the games from the tournament at Cesar-Valliere too. So if you can't make it down to Cesar-Valliere to see the Spartans in person, we'll be there to bring you that. If you can't be down to Pinckneyville to follow a Woodlawn in person, we'll be there to bring you that opening round game as well. And then we'll just kind of be bopping back and forth between the two tournaments depending upon how the brackets fall out and all of that. Tomorrow, Ron and I are going to be over at Wayne City for the third place game and the championship game of the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. We already know that Edwards County is in the championship game. We know that Weber is in the third place game.
Yeah.
What we don't know is who their opponents are going to be, because there's a big game going on tonight between North Clay and Wayne City. If North Clay wins, they're in the championship. If Wayne City wins, they're in the championship.
Yeah, that's a big game.
That's a really big game tonight. And then the loser would be in the third place game. But we'll be there to bring you both those games tomorrow. Third place game is supposed to tip off about 5:30. And then the championship game will happen shortly after that at 7 o'clock.
You know, Randy, what's cool about those holiday tournaments for me and you, if you're at Cesar High School and you leave there and you head west, the very first thing you come to is Pinckneyville High School. If you're at Pinckneyville High School and you head east, the first thing you come to is Cesar-Valliere High School.
Yeah, they're only about 20 miles apart, so it works out really good for us. It did last year. And then also those tournaments are on off days as far as their start. The Cesar-Valliere tournament will start the day after Christmas on the 26th, where the Pinckneyville tournament does not start till the 27th.
Yeah, so does that put their trophy days are not on the same day either?
No,
right?
they're not. So
yeah.
that plays, the off schedule actually plays into our schedule real nice. So we're really happy for that.
More big games is what that amounts to.
Oh yeah, it really does. More big games that we can cover and that sort of thing. Saw something really special the other day over at the Conrad Allen tournament as we had a chance to see the shooting sensation from Weber Township, Nathaniel Marlowe, break the school record and the tournament record in the same process. He scored 52 points in a win.
Yeah. He's played in 2 tournaments this year, and he has broke the scoring record in both of them.
Yeah, broke the scoring record at Christopher and then broke the tournament scoring record at Wayne City. But
45 at Christopher.
But then the other night, on Wednesday night, Weber lost by 2 points to who was that to? Was that to
Edwards County?
That was to Edwards County. That's right. And Edwards County held him to 9 points.
Yeah.
Which has got to be. I'm sure it's his season low. It might be his career low.
You may have to go back to 5th or 6th grade for that.
But knowing Nathaniel, he probably went right to the gym after the game and put up about 200 or 300 shots. And so I would say in that third place game tomorrow night that Weber plays, whether they're playing against North Clay or Wayne City, you better look out because Nathaniel Marlowe is probably going to be on point again tomorrow night, I would say.
Be ready to go.
But you alluded to it at the beginning of the broadcast. The Midland Trail is young this year. A lot of young players like we see here tonight. But I think the Midland Trail is also very much improved this year as well. There's a lot of good young talent. And
so they're going to be good next year and the year after?
I mean, Grayville's much better this year. Even Sandoval is better. They've all improved. So, all right. We are just about ready for second half action here.
Looks like Woodlawn will be going with the same starting 5 to start the second half.
You mentioned Gage Peterson did not score in the first half for Waltonville, and Luke McKay was held to 4 points by Woodlawn, and you figure that both those guys are gonna get it going more.
I look for Waltonville to make a concerted effort to get Gage the ball down low because he can score from down there.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We're ready for second half action. The teams change ends as is customary, and Waltonville will have the ball first to start this third quarter of play. Wood Endeavor has it to Peterson, down to Mayville. He spins on his man, scores.
That took 12 seconds.
Yeah, Jagger Mayville. Yeah, that's something that you didn't see from him last year, but he has really honed his game, worked on it a lot, and it shows. Woodlawn tries to answer now with Ian Bennett. As Waltonville has a zone going, they're looking for a trap. They go into the post there to McKay. Not there, back out to Heater. That's taken away by Dever.
There's some long arms out there for Waltonville.
Yeah, he just reached out and grabbed that one out of thin air. Gives it up to Mayville. Now to Isaiah Lamke. Down to Peterson. Peterson on the post, turns, spins.
There you go.
Puts it up and in. That's his first points of the game. Well, you knew sooner or later he was going to.
Yeah, I told you they'd try to get that ball down low to him. He'll score.
Here's Heater in the front court for Woodlawn. Gives it to Bennett. Back to Heater. He hit a couple of three-pointers in the first half for the Cardinals as that shot's put up by McKay, and a foul's going to be called.
That could be on Peterson.
Let's see.
No.
It's on
Lamke, his third.
Lamke. And checking back in to replace Lamke will be Brendan Klingler.
Yeah.
Here in just a second. Centralia leads Cahokia 19-12 after one quarter. And Marion leads Carbondale to half 31-24 as the first free throw is made by Luke McKay. Again, he's not 100% tonight, and that makes a difference. You can see the wrap on his left ankle there that has been kind of ginger. He did not play at all Tuesday night against South Central, and Woodlawn lost that game.
Yeah, by 4. South Central moved to 7-2, I believe.
Yeah. Here's Kyle Cooper posting up against Heater, and he gets fouled.
First foul on Logan Heater. He had a big first half with those 3 3-pointers.
Right. Cooper will trigger it in to Mayville. Mayville gives it to Dever. Back to Cooper coming around a curl. Shoots. Boom.
I think he's fired up for this game, Randy.
I'd say he is.
He's got 18.
13-point lead for Waltonville. Woodlawn needs points.
Yeah, there's not a lot of open space out there with that Waltonville defense.
Then Bennett over to Heater. He's open for 3. It's in and out. Peterson goes high for the rebound, and he's going to get fouled from behind, I think, by Frick. Yep. Tyson Frick is called for the personal.
He called that on McKay, looks like.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Seriously?
That'd be his third.
I thought he signaled Frick, but maybe not. Okay. They put it on the board as McKay?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll go with that then. Here's Peterson going down the lane. Here comes a double team, and he's fouled before the shot.
That one's going to be on Frick. There we go. That's his first.
Out of bounds to the Spartans. 5:40 to play here in the third quarter. JV game was won by Waltonville, 62-24. Inside to Dever. He missed the bunny. Rebound Logan Heater.
Woodlawn needs some points, like you said.
Gets it up to Baylor Rowley. Over to Bennett. Now in the corner it goes. They're looking inside for Frick if they can get it into him. Back to Bennett. He puts up the 3, and that won't go. And there's Cooper for the rebound. Better stop his penetration. Yep, he got fouled.
That's 4 fouls on McKay.
Any other coaches out there watching, let me give you a scouting report. You better stay in front of Kyle Cooper. You better cut him off. Because if you don't, bad things will happen. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. 13-point game here.
Yeah, 7-1 run by Waltonville to start the second half.
Woodlawn's going to have to tweak a few things here to try to generate some offense, and they need some stops too. And as we come back to live action, it's going to be Kyle Cooper at the line.
Yeah, Randy, when we put Gage Peterson and Mayville out there and they put their 2 wingspans together, you're not going to drive the lane.
Well, right. And the other thing that makes Waltonville so dangerous is the interchangeable parts. I mean, those guys can play multiple positions. Like you will see both Peterson and Mayville come out on the perimeter and handle the basketball.
Yeah.
And then you'll also see Kyle Cooper posting up.
Yeah.
So, you know, they have interchangeable parts. They're a nightmare to guard.
That's 20 points for Kyle Cooper.
Yeah.
He's perfect from the free throw line, 4 for 4.
Both Cooper and Peterson were both 1,000-point scorers during their sophomore year. Last year, as a pass goes inside to Frick, he turns. No, Peterson with a rebound.
You know, McKay's on the bench now with 4 fouls, and they got Brigham Beckett in there, so they lose a lot of height right there.
Lose a lot of height. That's Jagger Mayville missed the bunny, but his second effort is good. Yeah, you were right. They gave that one foul to McKay. I really didn't think they did, but they did because he's on the bench. So that's a turnover on Heater. Another traveling violation.
Down 17.
Cooper will bring it up to Mayville. Brendan Klingler in there now to Peterson. Here's Dever with it. Back to Mayville. And Dever's got it way outside now. They're going to slow it down here a little bit. Might spread the floor a bit. 4:17 to play, third quarter. Here's Peterson. Over to Klingler. To Cooper, top of the key.
Oh, man.
Nothing but net.
He's been waiting for this game.
Yeah, he's been feeling it. He is feeling it tonight. That's
23. Right now, it's Kyle Cooper 23 and Woodlawn 21.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an amazing stat in itself. There's a trap in the corner. Got to get rid of it. They do. Down underneath. Nice feed. Good pass down underneath to Logan Heater.
Good pass by Ian Bennett.
And that breaks the long run there by Waltonville. Woodlawn needed that.
Logan Heater now in double figures with 11.
3:34 left here in the third quarter as Dever has it over to Klingler. Being patient here. Woodlawn playing a box and one right now. They got Logan Heater on Kyle Cooper as the one, and everybody else is playing a box.
Yeah.
It's a box and one, which they've seen that a lot this year. Here's Jagger Mayville in the corner. Whoa, he lost the handle. That's going to be over and back. Going to be a turnover back to Woodlawn. 2:58 to play here in the third quarter. Well, if you're Woodlawn, you just want to get it back down to single digits here if you can. And go from there, and that's going to be a foul.
Second foul on Tyson Frick.
Frick missed the shot, went aggressively for the rebound, but picked up the foul.
Going to be shooting.
Yeah, that is 5 team fouls, so under that new free throw rule, we'll walk to the other end, and Kyle Cooper will be at the line. I guess I can't say it's new anymore. It's the second year for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was new last year. Kyle Cooper good on the free throw.
5 out of 5.
Hey, if you like a lot of boys junior high basketball action, you'll see a ton of great games and matchups, some unique matchups tomorrow at the Bethel Grade School Shootout as Cooper got them both.
6 for 6.
And that's a 20-point lead. Yeah, a lot of big games going on there all day tomorrow. I think the first one starts about 9 o'clock in the morning. That's at Bethel Grade School in Mount Vernon. Here's a steal. Heater's got it. Now to Rowley. Rowley, baseline, no. Tipped out, picked up by Heater. Now to Bennett. Bennett inside, scores.
That's his first points, I believe.
Carterville is playing Goreville tonight, and after one quarter, Carterville leads it 15-10.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah, there's some other interesting matchups, too, we'll talk about as we go along here. Inside it goes to Peterson. He's triple teamed. Gets rid of it to Klingler. Now back out to Peterson. Now to Dever. Here's Jagger Mayville along the baseline. Missed it. And the rebound's grabbed out of there by Tyson Frick as he went high to get it. Heater has it stolen. Here's a breakaway to Witten Dever. Easy layup, and he missed it. It was too easy. He missed the bunny.
He got 5 on 3.
And Dever is down at the other end. Now he gets up and comes back into action. He was holding his head. Long three is on the way. That won't go by Bennett. Tip back up, no good. Here's Heater in the lane. It's short. Rowley goes up, and he's fouled. Baylor Rowley will go to the line for Woodlawn. Stops the clock with 1.5 minutes left here in the
That's the third foul on Gage Peterson.
And Coach Anthony Lowry doesn't like what he's seeing. He thinks they're a little lackadaisical right now, so he is calling timeout to talk to his troops. Timeout with 1.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back more from Waltonville in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
12.
All right, we are back here at Waltonville High School. Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Glad you're with us on the broadcast. If you just joined us, Woodlawn has got a little foul trouble going on as Luke McKay has been on the bench for a while with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
And as we rejoin the live action here, Cardinals will be at the line as Baylor Rowley will be there.
I think you put Luke out there to start the fourth quarter. You got nothing to lose.
Free throw is no good. That's been another bugaboo tonight for the Cardinals is some tough free throw shooting. They've missed several.
Yeah, Baylor made his first 3, and he's missed his last 4.
Got our first final of the night. Chester has beat Redbud 48-28. That's a final. Early game. We'll have all the scores posted for you later on tonight on our website and Facebook page, AreaSports.net. Here's Jagger Mayville with it. Out to Riley Stewart, who's in the game now. We got a whistle away from the ball. That's an offensive foul, moving screen. And checking in is going to be Weston Rose. Going to check in for Jagger Mayville.
Did they call that on Mayville?
Yeah. Moving screen. That's his second foul, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, there's still a lot of time left in this basketball game. You can't get complacent if you're Waltonville.
Again, Waltonville's got 2 starters out there. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Coach Lowry's making a point right now as the three-pointer's up no good by Beckett. Back up and in by Baylor Rowley, and he's fouled.
That's on Lamke. That's his 4th foul.
So, fouls are starting to mount on Waltonville. Rowley with a chance for the three-point play. Got it.
And no, they called that on Cooper.
Called that on Cooper?
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting a sub in here, I guess.
According to the scoreboard, they called it on Cooper.
Okay. Wittendever checks back in, and Spartans have the basketball. Cooper across the timeline.
I think it's on Lamke. He got 4. That's why they took him out.
Yeah. Almost a steal as they get it to Riley Stewart. Stewart to Weston Rose. Back to Cooper. That's a small lineup out there right now for the Spartans.
Yeah, it is.
Both the Twin Towers are out of the game.
Yeah. Gives them a different look, doesn't it?
It sure does. Cooper gets fouled behind the line.
3 free throws.
Yes, he will. He got fouled by Heater as he went up for the tray.
He's 6 for 6. He's going to get 3 right here.
21 seconds left in the third quarter. And he buries the first one. Got the second one. Another one of the games that interests me tonight is another 1A battle between Dietrich and St. Anthony. Those are two state-ranked teams that are battling tonight.
Yeah, that's a good matchup.
It's being played at the Palace there in St. Anthony. So that'll be a score that'll be interesting to see.
That place is a palace.
Oh, especially the media booth. It's like the best there is.
He made them all, Randy, 9 for 9.
Yes, he did. Woodlawn looking for points. 5 seconds left as they go underneath the Frick, and it's taken away, and that's going to be a reach-in foul.
He's going to get more free throws.
On Bennett. Cooper got the steal. Bennett tried to steal it back. Cooper will go to the line with 2.8 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Oh. 9 out of 10.
He is human. Missed one.
Oh, my goodness.
Missed them both.
Unbelievable.
Baylor rolling. No, wide right. That is the end of 3 quarters of play. Waltonville with the lead, 46-28, and we'll come back with fourth action in just a moment.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Staddert. Big day here tomorrow, Ron, as they're going to have that open house for their new health and fitness center.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to get to see that already.
We got the sneak preview of that, and we posted some pictures a week or two ago. Well, it's open to the public tomorrow prior to the Spartans game against Red Hill tomorrow. That is an afternoon game, by the way.
Yeah, that's a conference game.
Yeah, it's an afternoon game tomorrow at 2:30.
Playing the Salukis tomorrow.
They are. Now, we will not be here for that game tomorrow. We got other places that we got to go, and eventually we're going to be at the Conrad Island tournament tomorrow night for the third place game and the championship game. But I encourage you to get out not only for the game if you're a Waltonville fan, and come check out the new health and fitness.
And those games tomorrow are 5:30 and 7.
Yes, third place at 5:30, championship at 7 at the Conrad Island in Wayne City. And we'll know later on tonight who's in that championship game. We know one of the teams, we just don't know the other yet. Peterson with the deuce.
McKay did start the fourth quarter. I figured he would.
Well, it's now or never, you know.
Yeah.
As Ian Bennett brings it across for Woodlawn. Going to skip it across to Heater. Heater takes in the paint, back out to Bennett. He'll put up a 3. No. And ball careens around. It's picked up by Dever. He'll get it in the hands of Cooper. Now to Peterson. Riley Stewart has it. Down underneath, Kyle Cooper. He's having a big game, that's for sure. Speaking of big games, another one to take a look at tonight. The score will be interesting. It will be Carlisle against Trenton Westland tonight. 15-footer is missed by Luke McKay. Baseball pass down to Peterson. To Riley Stewart. He goes in, muscles it up. No, missed it. Woodlawn back the other way. Here's Bennett with it. Bennett over to Heater. Down underneath, it goes to Frick. Frick, reverse layup.
Nice move.
Reverse layup by Tyson Frick. Really nice move.
Tyson had not scored since the first quarter. That was a nice move.
Yeah, that Carlisle-Westland game, that's two powerhouse 2A teams going at it tonight. I think that game's at Westland as Peterson gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Third foul on Ian Bennett.
And another game that kind of piques my interest around the area tonight is to see the outcome of Murfreesboro and Heron. They're playing tonight down at Murphy.
Yeah, that's a good matchup. Those teams both have only like one loss, I think.
Right. Murfreesboro's actually 2A this year. They've been 3A in the past, but they're 2A this year, and Heron is 3A. Murfreesboro will be the opponent of Woodlawn in the first round of that Duster Thomas Classic down at Pinckneyville. So they're going to see them on December 27th. We'll be there for that game. And we got a discrepancy here at the board, at the book. Might be the same discrepancy I was talking about on the fouls. I wonder about that. He'll get it ironed out. Ron, you were official for 30 years. Do you remember doing some wild and crazy games here at the rivalry between Waltonville and Woodlawn? You remember that?
Yeah, I've done this game several times, Randy.
Yeah.
And it's always a battle.
No matter where it was played at, it was always loud and always full and always a battle, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this was about.
I'm not sure either, but I think they must have it figured out as Gage Peterson will be at the line. 6:19 to go in the ball game.
Nothing changed. We had a foul on Ian Bennett, and Gage Peterson is shooting 2 free throws.
And he makes the first one. Even though this is the only meeting between these two teams in the regular season this year, and it is a conference game, they could very well meet in the Midland Trail Conference tournament, which will be played this year at Weber High School.
Yep. Be about the middle of January.
Mm-hmm. Right. We'll probably be over there for some of those games, and that one's almost thrown away. Saved from going out of bounds by Bennett.
That's over and back.
Luke McKay with it. He'll put up a three. Missed it. Rebound Frick. And that one gets away as got a foul on Waltonville.
From Winton Dever, second.
Pass comes in the heater. Right side to Rowley. Inside to Frick. Frick in between defenders, and he's going to be fouled. I think they might give that to Cooper. Nope. They gave it to
Riley Stewart.
Riley Stewart, yes.
That'll be his first foul.
Tyson Frick will be at the line for Woodlawn. And he rattles it home. Yeah, we saw Woodlawn pick up a big win at the Carlisle tournament against Hillsboro, a game that we broadcast that you can check out on the archive. And in that game, Luke McKay had 29 points.
Yeah, he did.
But he was kind of overshadowed by a guy by the name of Matouche for Hillsboro, who broke the tournament scoring record that night with 45. Nice feed down to Mayville. He went in for the dunk, and it rolled off. Couldn't finish. Back the other way comes Woodlawn. Now to McKay. Long three by Rowley won't go. Picked up by Dever. To Cooper. Cooper over to Mayville. Try to pass underneath. It's knocked out of bounds.
There's at least 4 left-handed players out there on the court right now.
Yeah, we've seen so many left-handed players this year, and we kind of joke about how we could put together our own left-handed all-star team, which I think you could. Jagger Mayville missed it, goes back up, second effort, scores.
Followed his shot.
He sure did. 54-32 with 5:03 left. That ball is kicked, picked up by Cooper. He scores.
He covers a lot of ground in a hurry.
Cardinals back in the front court. Rowley cut off on the baseline. Shot by Luke McKay from the left baseline is good. This will be the final game before Christmas for Woodlawn. They do not have a game tomorrow, whereas Waltonville plays Red Hill here tomorrow afternoon, as I mentioned. So this is the last game before the tournament for Woodlawn, which actually will give McKay time to heal as Peterson goes in. Missed the shot, and
Woodlawn has already played Red Hill and beat them pretty soundly.
Yeah, they have. And that foul's on Peterson.
4 fouls on Peterson. So you figure if Waltonville were to be victorious tomorrow against Red Hill, they're going to go into that Cecil tournament undefeated, number 1 seed.
Right. Opposite bracket from Goreville. Goreville's playing Carterville tonight. Here's a long three that won't go by McKay. But as I mentioned earlier, you can see that that black brace that's on McKay's ankle, and that'll give him some time to heal since they don't play until the 27th. So that's a week.
Clock's not working or something.
Yeah, something going on here at the scores bench.
It didn't start, and then it didn't start again. So.
Halftime, Centralia leads Cahokia 39-21. In some other action, we'll have all the scores posted for you, of course, later tonight on our Facebook page, which we hope you'll follow if you haven't been following us already. It's a good way to keep up with area sports here in Southern Illinois. We have scoreboards for boys and girls posted each and every evening, not only for high school but for junior high as well. And if you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube page, we encourage you to subscribe to that. It's a good way to be notified whenever Ron and I are broadcasting games someplace, because you never know where we're going to be. Since we just kind of pick out the best matchups across Southern Illinois, and that's where we're at. So you'll be notified whenever we're doing a broadcast if you subscribe to our YouTube page. It's absolutely free to subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button.
Maybe before we leave here tonight, if we got a score we can give them, we'll know who's playing those games tomorrow night.
Yeah,
we know who the 4 teams are. We don't know what the matchups are.
Yeah, well, we know one team in the championship and one team in the third place. We just don't know who the other one is. It's a game between Wayne City and North Clay that's going to decide it. The winner will be in the championship and the loser will be in the third place game. So that's what it comes down to. All right, Cooper with it, goes to Peterson. Over to Mayville. He's going to put up a 3. It's short. Peterson with the rebound. Pump fakes, goes up, scores, and gets the foul. He'll have a chance for the and one.
I don't know who that foul was on. I missed it.
They gave that foul to Baylor Rowley.
Okay. Old-fashioned three-point play by Gage Peterson. And so Baylor Rowley now has 3 fouls.
Well, on the board they got him with 4, and that was one of the things I was talking about. I'm not sure if that's correct. It might be a moot point, though, at this stage of the game. Here's Logan Heater. That one's blocked. Blocked out of bounds by Witten Dever. We mentioned that Waltonville's going to play in 3 shootouts later this year. Pass comes into Frick. They'll be playing in the shootout at Pinckneyville, the shootout at Benton, and the shootout at Riverton. As a scoop shot is no good underneath. And Dever comes away with a rebound.
There's some Waltonville student fans up there running on stage in a suit and tie.
Yeah, I see that.
One's got a blue tie, power tie, and then got a red power tie on.
Yeah, students definitely get involved in this rivalry, that's for sure. Woodlawn brought a great student section tonight to our right. Big student section.
Yeah, they filled it up, that whole section.
We are under 3 minutes left in this game. Dever going to take it in and score.
Dever been quiet. He hit 2 3-pointers in the first period and had not scored until that field goal.
Long 3 by Baylor Rowley's no good. Back up, no good by McKay. Rebound Spartans again. Well, there's a couple ways to look at this game. If you're a Spartans fan, you're obviously happy that they are about to win the game and they're winning it very decisively. There's a trap. If you're Woodlawn, it's easy to look at this game and get discouraged and think, man, we got beat by double digits by Waltonville. But I can guarantee you this is a much better Woodlawn team than what you're seeing tonight. And I got to remind you that also that, Luke McKay's not 100%. And,
Yeah, they've not shot the ball well tonight.
No, they've not shot the ball at the free throw line or from the field very well tonight. And they had, a lot of turnovers. And once you dig yourself a hole, sometimes that hole just gets bigger, particularly on the road. And that's what they've run up against tonight is a hot Waltonville team playing at home in front of a big crowd, playing with a lot of emotion. And but I can venture to say that if these two teams do play again later this year, I would say it'll be a closer game.
I think in the Nesto hoop ratings, Waltonville's going to move up to number 2.
They might. They very well might, since Lanark Eastland lost to Pecatonica yesterday. Number 1 beat number 2.
I have no idea where Pecatonica is.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
I mean, it could be a suburb of Chicago.
I really don't know.
It could be
Really don't know either.
on the Iowa border,
Yeah.
for all I know.
Luke McKay draws a foul. Looks like Luke Cooper's going to clean his bench. All right, Coach Big Brad sent me a score. Thank you, Brad. North Clay leads Wayne City 64-48 with 5 minutes to go. As the Waltonville fans give a big round of applause to all of their guys as they start taking them out one by one.
So it looks like a Midland Trail third-place game over there.
Yes.
A rival game, another rival game.
Yeah,
Weber and
Wayne City for third, and North Clay and Edwards County for first. There's the bucket for the Cardinals.
Nick Carey.
Yes, coming off the bench here and scoring. A lot of subs are going to get to play here the last minute and a half or so. We'll see if we can identify most of these guys for you. Carter Stewart's out there right now. He looked good in the JV game tonight for Waltonville.
There's one starter out there, and that's for Waltonville, Isaiah Lamke.
Yeah. Triton Fassett is in the game there for Waltonville. As they say that was tipped, so it's still going to be Waltonville ball. Okay. Cohen Kessler is in there for Woodlawn. Tucker Downs is also out there. Braden Smith is in the game. Brigham Beckett is still in there. As the pass comes to Weston Rose. We are under a minute to play. Now Triton Fassett has it. Comes out to Riley Stewart.
I don't think Waltonville's trying to score here.
I don't think they
well,
are either.
As soon as I say that, he jacks a 3.
Tipped around. Stewart gets a rebound, puts it in. Riley Stewart.
Riley Stewart has a nose for the basket, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's the kind of player that actually would probably start for a lot of Class 1A teams.
Yeah.
That's a shot from the wing that's no good by Nick Carey. 17 seconds left as the Waltonville fans all come to their feet and make some noise. They are going to get someone else in the game here. Aiden Wilson, number 25, a sophomore, is going to check in. 13 seconds left. As the pass comes in to Carter Stewart.
You know, these Woodlawn Cardinals have been where Waltonville wants to go, Randy, and that's to the state tournament.
Oh, yeah. They've been there many times.
Woodlawn's made a name for themselves up at Peoria when it was still held at Peoria.
Right.
I think they own every trophy.
They've got trophies in their case to prove it. And Waltonville would like to do the same thing for sure. That's the final. Impressive performance tonight by the Waltonville Spartans as they win this one over Woodlawn in convincing fashion. 63-36. Ron is working on our post-game stats. And we'll come back and share those with you here in just a moment. Stay with us.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back at Waltonville High School. As you see the fans all spill out on the floor and discuss what they just saw here as the Waltonville Spartans led it wire to wire. And they win it by a score of 63-36. They also won the JV game handily, 62-24. Ron's working on our post-game stats. A reminder that Waltonville will have a home game here tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 against the Red Hill Salukis. Prior to that, I think from noon until 1, there is a open house for their new health and fitness center, which is a nice addition that they've added to the west side of the gym here. It's got turf in a good part of it, and then rubber floor and some of the rest, and lots of weights and different exercise machines and batting cages and things in there. It's a multi-purpose type of facility, which allows their student athletes to do a lot of great things, and so kudos to the people here at Waltonville for getting that together. And again, it's something that you can come take a public tour of tomorrow prior to their game against Red Hill. Woodlawn is off now until December 27th. The Cardinals will play in that Pinckneyville tournament, and they will have their hands full in the first round of that tournament, as they'll be taking on a very good Murfreesboro team who's playing Heron tonight. We don't have a score yet on that one, but Murfreesboro's loaded, and that'll be a tough one. We'll be down there to bring you that game as well, if in case you can't make it down to Pinckneyville. What do you got in the stat book tonight?
All right. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, they were 9 out of 18 from the free throw line. That's 50%.
Yes.
Even I know that.
Yep.
They committed 14 personal fouls, and they were led in scoring by Logan Heater, who had 11 points, 9 of which came in the first half. Baylor Rowley had 8 points. Luke McKay had 7. Tyson Frick had 6. Ian Bennett had 2 points. And Nick Carey had 2 points for a total of 36. For the Waltonville Spartans, at one time, Kyle Cooper had outscored the entire Woodlawn team 23-21. But the way that wound up was Woodlawn had 36 and Kyle Cooper had 32.
What a night, 32 points.
32 points for Kyle Cooper, 15 in the first half, 17 in the second half. Joined in double figures by Jagger Mayville, who had 10. Gage Peterson, who didn't score in that first half, wound up with 9 points. Riley Stewart had a field goal for 2, and Weston Rose had a field goal for 2 for a total 63. The Waltonville Spartans committed 15 personal fouls, and Randy, for the last 2 or 3 times we've covered them, we've talked about their free throw shooting, not just Kyle Cooper, but as a team. Mm-hmm. They've been right at 80% almost every game, and tonight they were 14 out of 16.
Wow.
As a team from the free throw line.
Any coach in Southern Illinois would take that any day.
Yeah.
For sure. Wow. Okay. Well, what more can you add to this? Just a heck of an effort tonight by the Waltonville Spartans. Woodlawn a little flat tonight. But, But they'll bounce back. They'll bounce back. And Waltonville is on a roll. They improved to 9-0 on the season. They play Red Hill here tomorrow afternoon, and then they'll head to the Cecil Lear Holiday Tournament, which will start the day after Christmas on the 26th, and we'll be down there to bring you action from that as well. So that's going to be a wrap on our broadcast tonight here from Waltonville High School. So for Ron Stannard, this Randy Olson saying thanks for watching. Again, the final score, Waltonville wins it over Woodlawn 63-36. So long from Waltonville.